shows you what a dealer will see once the audit is finalized by the office. I am now in my inbox from my email account. As a dealer, once an audit is finished, he gets an email from the system automatically. For example, here is one. It says it's from JANYAN. This is actually a test account. It will say going forward AWSA. Once the site clicks on that email, it shows them that it's been finalized successfully. Then you click here, and it says click here. That brings you to the page for the audit. Once they arrive at that page, they must first read the terms and conditions of the audit first. Once they read the conditions and say, okay, I've read them, they can then download their final report by clicking download. Once that happens, it's downloaded to your email inbox. And it appears below. It depends on your own system for email how it downloads. So what you see here, if I click on the actual audit, displayed will be the finalized audit for that location. And here we have a finalized audit for that location. The format mimics the current paper forms used right now. This audit will include all the pages for the various sections. It will also, as well, at the end of the audit, you'll see here that any comments you had will show up as comments. And the very last page is just a summary of the conditions for the audit. This replaces the need to have the application form signed by the site. At the same time, they're also going to receive a certificate, which appears in the email box as well. This is a copy of the certificate. They'll also be mailed a hard copy of this by the office. For those of you who work in the province of Quebec, these will display in French for the sites. Example of one is here. In this case, we've finished an audit for AWSA and it's in French. The same principles apply. They must click, and then once they do that, they'll have to accept the conditions. Once they do okay, they say yes, they can then download the files. The download takes a bit of a time depending on your speed. As an example here, you'll see what happens. In that case, the audit for this location will appear for them in French, as will the certificate. That completes this brief video on what the experience is like for the dealer once they receive the finalized audit.